If you guys want a stronger core, a healthier spine, more rotational power, strength and stability, then you should be doing these 3 workouts in your kettlebell routine. The first exercise that we're going to be doing is the ballistic or alternating snatch into a windmill. This is great for overall power and strength, rotational core, rotational stability, strength and balance all in one exercise. So the first thing you want to do, snatch the kettlebell up into position, nice strong arm. You're going to turn, you're going to point your elbow to the floor and you are going to hinge down and allow your arm to stay strong and your elbow and back up. So it's going to look a little bit something like this. So we're going to come down, back up to the other side. We're going to come back down, up. This one is going to build power through the hips. It's going to create shoulder stability. It's going to create rotational stability, core strength and balance all in one exercise. The next one we're going to do is a single arm pendulum swing. So it's going to start at one side and when it comes across, we're going to rotate into a rotational clean and then we're going to rotate the other way around and do a rotational press. This is working the core, the rotational power, the strength, the stability and the balance from moving side to side, all in one exercise. It is amazing for absolutely everything. And it's going to look a little bit something like this. The kettlebell is going to start on the opposite side to which we are cleaning because we want to bring it across. So what we're going to do is we're going to create that pendulum momentum. So we're going to bring it back, we're going to go back, and then when we're here, we're going to put the weight onto this back leg to allow that. So we're holding it. Then when we come back, we're going to rotate into a rotational clean. So it's going to look a little bit something like this. So we're going to come back, weight, rotational clean. From here, we're going to do a rotational press. So we're going to come back on ourselves, rotating the core, keeping everything braced, rotating that back leg, and then we're going to press up. And then we're going to come back down and allow the kettlebell to come back across. So across, clean, press. Show you that from the other side. Kettlebell starts out on the other side. We're going to create this pendulum momentum, rotational clean, rotational press, back down, back, and press. This one is fantastic for overall body strength and stability, definitely one that you should be adding to your routine. The last one that we're going to be doing is a 2-handed pendulum swing. Now this is going to require you to stay stationary in that hinge position, creating that structure and that balance, whilst also shifting your weight from side to side onto your legs as the weight moves to create that balance and tension. Now this is great for just your body trying to correct itself, not to go over with the weight and fall side to side. It's a great balance exercise while having that balance, that stability and building that rotational and that core strength within. So it's going to look a little bit something like this. So we're going to go 2 hands. We're going to start at any side, it doesn't matter. Take your pick, whichever you're more comfortable with. And then we're going to come this way. And as the weight goes this way, you don't want to lean with it. You want to put your weight onto the back leg as the kettlebell goes that way, because you're going to go against the weight. If you start going like that, you're going to lean too far over. It's going to create you're going to be unstable. You're going to create that instability. We don't want that. We want to be maintaining this pendulum momentum. So kettlebell starts here. And we're going to swing it to that side, and we're going to go like that. Head following the kettlebell, weight onto that back leg, and the kettlebell goes to the side. And then we're going to slow it down while shifting the weight onto the legs to do it safely. Obviously with these and these kind of exercises, you're going to start light because you don't want to go too heavy and create stress where it's not wanted. Start light, get that form and that stability right before you start going up into heavier weights. But these are 3 of my top exercises when it comes to programming anything to do with rotational core, power, stability, balance, anything that's going to relate into everyday natural life when we're out hiking and doing things with the kids and family and what have you. You know, really good to be learning for your body to counter for weight and to learn to correct itself under load. So these are some of my favorite exercises. Give them a try.